Jumper, he's trash. They're gonna bring down an Aston as well. Rampage for your peer and TKC. Yo, what next? I don't know how I feel about that. Like Spectre versus Troll, right? It's like Spectre destroys your team, right? But you're up against like a super late game. Oh, is this an that's an Aristan Park? I mean, he's good. Yeah, Chosen One running him down. He's got this healing self, but is there enough damage on the tank? Chosen One, 4 seconds off that charge. Gets off the Fey Bolt from the Grove Rubik, and that'll be enough. First blood is there. Chosen One ends the job, and he started this early on the Spectre. Probably would have preferred that. That was a big investment, but bottom lane more at the moment. And when he gets that blink, you're gonna see explosions. Bottom lane, Yappa in trouble at the moment. Being run down. Beautiful ice path comes in. The missile, sorry, enough. Castaway gets the double kill. Rockets from the Tinker.
Here comes Adam.
And on the back lines, Chosen One, he's trying to play around the Night Stalker, but this fight is a little bit frantic on the front lines. We have Stinks. He's fighting in the front lines. He's going to go up to a Chosen One. Deppy, the damage good onto Stinks. The high ground. In comes the Spirit Break. He backs off, chooses against it. But in comes it Aston again. Goes in aggressively onto Grove. And Grove finished off by the Illusion Orb. Had a moment of hope, but that is 4-0. Esports. They wiped the 4 since the 5. Of course, that is still available to him. Chosen One thinking about goes in and Aston, and that'll be more than enough on the back lines. However, TKC, he's getting a little bit of damage coming in as well, and they're going to be able to bring down the first one. And pull him all the way back, and guess what? The ice path is beautiful in front of TKC, and now Schlink's in trouble. Sip goes in, and this is another fight. They'll go all the way to Esports. Take that, 4-for-1. The BO3s, but he's not in this fight right now, so there is a minor delay. Maybe that works for him. The ice path so good from TKC. The Nether Strike is there though. The damage good to bring down Super. That is just a support. They need to do so much more work. They've lost their tier 2s. Job done. Brings down the wall, but he's going to use the time lapse. So 20-second cooldown, but they pull him all the way back. In comes the ice path onto 2, and this is the death of Soup. But now Jumper pops a BKB. They're going to go toe-to-toe. They're beating down into the Night Stalker. He backs off. The damage isn't quite there for more. In comes an Aston. I'm going to go forward with Illusion Orb. The damage is good. This Troll's getting low every fight. He stands and he will go down. When he rips enough, he's going to buy back. 2 buybacks in fact. As Chosen One goes in aggressively. Jumper, he's doing some damage, but now he's getting very lonely into the puck, but deep in Jumper goes. He still has this. He wants to go, and now Deppy stands. He's alive, but he has the damage. They're going to finish him off, and Adaston's here on the spare pot, but he is so ready for this. Troll, though, laying into him. The back lines, we can see this Spectre wants blood. Chosen One going to bash him away. Telekinesis is there. They're going to try control him, and they do have a nice combination. It's in range for this mountain. They might just finish him off, but the Ghost Sifter comes up. Deppy, bit of work from TKC. You're gonna push back Deppy back in. He's taking damage. Isn't enough? Troll Wall watches. He will get it, and the damage is good. But they want a lot more. And Jumper's gonna go down too. There's a buyback immediately from the Spectre. Can he use this Grove and Co? They're happy, but are they happy for long? Deppy comes back. Guess who? It's a Spectre. But guess what? He comes Chosen One by a little bit of time. They're gonna lose a couple. They're waiting for Castaway. Come back in, our hero. Can you save the day? And Dastin doesn't want that to happen. Finishes off yet another one, and that Rubik is down for our life. And of course, look at the back lines. They managed to pick up 1, and there's only 2 men standing for Sinister 5. Make that 1, make that GG. Energy Esports, they're gonna go and take this first matchup here.
Medusa is still in the game, and you know, you can trigger Stone Gaze before Chronosphere comes out, you know, if you're fast enough on the fingers. Potentially Drow. PA. Alright, I mentioned this earlier when we saw the Ogre, like PA is a hero that can come out, but this is a 4th melee hero that emerges into the scene right now. Technically everybody is, but we'll give Ember Spirit the benefit of the doubt. They're playing this into Chronosphere. PA is one of the better heroes in these kind of situations, but she needs a lot of help. End up being happy with how the overall lanes have been structured right now.
And they're already ahead. But I will say one thing. This is not just any Sand King, my dear friend. This is an old Dota player Sand King. Up against the faces, but you know, hey, let's see what happens. Top lane, they're gonna get some damage out again. That does look like Jump will go down.
Nice.
High fives off it, not gonna be taken. It's 2-1, and they want to bring down Grove in response here. TKC and Soup still beaming down him. Soup will get out the Ignite, not quite enough to slow things down.
For Yappa, who pretty much has no CS to his name right now, doesn't even have a point into Plague Wards, but top lane, they're happy to go back in.
again, they want this one, and they do re-engage. Beautiful multi-hero Pale comes out, but it just doesn't matter. They have too much. Just thinks, on the body. Come here, Jabba.
Especially on this PA. And we'll see if they find it, especially now that they're rotating bottom. Adam here to help out with the first chrono of the game, I imagine.
And so again, they're keep going back in. Burrow strikes pretty decent, but the damage again significant without using that chrono. Hold on, surprise, surprise! This time around, the chrono will be dropped down. They have the damage onto Adestam though. They'll bring him down instead. Nice bit of early anticipation from Schlinks, and I kind of feel like Castaway baited it, if I'm totally honest.
I mean, Castaway baited it, Jappa just dies again.
Survives that little tussle, but again, the pressure being put on, and Soup stuck around. Guess what? They're assembling, my man, and there's no chrono to bail you out this time. That looked so good. That Impale 3-man looked wonderful, but not enough.
Gold and experience to really be useful, although Adam finds a good bounce strike.
Wants to make something of this Grove in a little bit of trouble here. He's getting those stacks up with him. Definitely gets the 2 of the chrono. Does he know that there's a tasty attack on the high ground? Castaway in trouble. He's able to get the Flame Remnant out though. More to 2. Chose one. Can they make this work? It asked him on the high ground. Soup will go down. Yappa will likely fall too, but Schlinks and Chose one, they're the next victims of the block, and they do go down again. Nice boundless strike from Adestam, and Castaway in so much trouble. He limps away. Playing with momentum. It's 8 to 16. They know that they can keep getting kills. They have the Blink Tacker and the Epicenter up on the Sand King. Schlinks going to certainly get the snowball in. Once again, they just come by. Beautiful boundless strike onto 2. The damage, the Snapfire. Take that energy, return fire. 2 for 1.
Rangers, TPs. They want to fight this here, Halbert.
Yeah, they are keen, and Castaway
Chrono?
got the haste room, but haste does not quite work. Explosion, in Snapfire goes. They went up though. They're backing off. Deppy caught up by the ignite. The damage onto the Venom was good. They pick up the first one, and the back lines, and Aston is winding up with a Wukongs. Come on, does he drop? He gets cut down. He is literally cut to his knees, and Sinister 5. That'll make this one hurt. TKC, get out of there. He's able to escape.
I still don't feel like he's actually a part of this game just yet. All he is now and then you can drop Poison over, but you know, you're just useful for that tick damage later in the fight. And it's given so much acceleration to Sin5, and they've lost Deppy top. What just happened?
He got the stomps, my man. Jabba drops the poison over. The Wukong's there as well. They're trying to get out. They will lose Castaway, but they still want back in. They're fighting into it. They lose the Sankey. The Epi was good though. Adestam goes down. Soup now. He's on the run because Sinister 5, they are going to take it.
Closing down on key targets, get kicked so much further away that they can't participate in the fight. And also mess them tank up and make it more difficult for any gank attempts. And speaking of gank attempts, Soup,
Snary poop.
you tried, my friend. Woo, that crits.
Tried. Like, I was excited there for a second, but oh, they go back and Grove. You're too good at Dota, my man. But the Chronosphere from Deppy, even better. He picked up the A, just means that this fight is still on. Double barrel comes in from the Chosen One, and although the Wukong is doing damage, is enough to very last 3, and that's the... Warstaff is winning Dota, or at least not losing Dota, right? Like, it gives you something. Anyway, Chosen One, you're gonna find out Soup here. I'm sorry, but apparently so can the PA, because that was destructive. Castaway and Co, they go back in. There's a snowball in the back line. In comes the Wukong Swan, and it's Sam in there. Do they have the damage boost? So they've already lost 3. They're going to lose the Venom Arch as well. And although this Ogre is limping away, he will fall down.
In with the usage of the snowball.
Chrono onto Castaway. Snapfire didn't work. They actually brought in more. This might be a comeback moment right now. Energy, they pick up too early on. The buyback comes back in. But look at PA go. SM run. It's after you, Jumper. Flee. Because guess what? The crits are coming for you. Up onto the high ground. SM goes onto the tree line. Because they won the fight. They lost the war. Because this man popped BKB. And he's still alive. The root comes out. The Gales come out. Do they have it? Boundless Strikers there. Well, Castaway's back in it. They're going to trash on Jumper. He's trashed. They're going to bring down an Astem as well. BKB Rampage for your PA and TKC. Yo, next. G. Woo. Sinister 5 take us to game 3 with a draft that should never have worked. But it's time for some EGL magic, ladies and gentlemen. And what you've seen here today is a promise come true. Is there one position that you want to see, Steph?
Bro, unironically. Troll or Monkey King, I think, are probably the best options. Medusa comes out. This was, you know, they wanted to have like we saw earlier on with all the bans that were available, this does sort of open up space for a hero like Medusa. They have a lot of, like, oftentimes when you see Medusa, you want beef, right? You either want beef or something that gives her a steroid. In this particular situation, they doubled down on the beef. Coco Rum will help keep her alive as well.
Let's go.
Oh, no energy. Lesson 5. Let's go. Game 3, the grand final trailer. And TKC, fortunately, gonna be the... Oh, is he living? No, he's not. Bye-bye. With the haste rune bottled here, Halbert. He's going to the top lane. He wants to try and assassinate Depi on the Medusa.
Oh, but actually really well read by TKC. He moves in first, so he's going to tank this gank. He's going to buy an opportunity for Soup to come back in. Obviously, TKC's dead, but guess who's alive? Depi. And Soup, he's kind of interested. Grove is low, but they're going to spear up Soup, and they might get more for this. You TP it in here, buddy. You picked this fight. We're going to take it, and Depi again is alone here. Goes straight back in. Depi is close. He's taking a lot of damage early on, but they get a beautiful ice path down. Castaway and Chosen One stunned out, but in comes a Coco Rum. Castaway on the far end. He's so ready. The Depi wants this so bad. He will get it. Can he survive? No. He's caught up by the tower. He will be brought down in the end. High ground caught out by Grove Instincts as well. They have damage onto him. Not quite enough just yet, but they're trying to Coco Rum. Super's there as well. They're trying to make this one count. So you can say quite a bit of damage. This Adestam Kuka's still alive. They bring down the Ogre Magi. Chosen One drops the ult. He tried to put up an Adestam against it, but will not die. And looks like he's got support coming in as well. Chosen One has to be careful because Japa as well as TKC, they're in there. And he's going to pull him back into the turret. How is this the end result of this fight?
A fantastic job. Oh, bottom Depi.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, they caught out Depi. And Adestam, he's there again trying to support. Stinks hasn't quite been able to finish the job. They're going to bring Grove as well. Out comes the Spear of Mars from Chosen One. That's enough for now. Can Adestam do it again? He's backed up by TKC. Multicast from the Fire Blast comes out from He's charged out though by Jumper. He's going to go through, get the double stun off. Can they make this happen? Adestam is low. Adestam goes down. Chosen One gets off the God's Rebuke, but throwing now and Castaway. He's around 3. And they finish the job. He gets to the time lapse, so you'll see alive a little while longer, but he is limping away. Not limping away fast enough. Beautiful charge of darkness from Jumper, catches onto 2, but it's not quite enough. He's alone. He's trying to back up the high ground. They're going to stun him out. The Macapie is down as well. They're trying to split the fight. It's not enough. Luke has popped the God's Strength. There's still a threat. Schlings caught out by Soup as well. He's pinned up against the tree line. He goes down as well. Another ice spot comes up from TKC. Castaway onto the Jakiro. In comes the Stormhammer as well. They're going to finish the job 3 for nothing so far. Sinister 5, they want this grand final so bad.
Fighting, like now, look bottom, right? Depi's forced to run away. Sven's just gonna farm top, and they just lose Medusa.
Yeah, Castaway, he was on that, and he caught out Japa as well. They want the Spirit Break, they want everything. The Fire Blast gets the multicast, pinned up against the trees again. Is there enough? Is there from Castaway does damage, and Aston trying to help out. Multicast comes in from Slinks as well. They get a contribute onto 2. They've brought down 1. They want to bring down more. Japa, he's limping, he's still alive. Slinks will fall, however. Ice Path catches on Castaway. He has the remnant up though. Is the damage there? It's just not there. Castaway comes back in. He gets the side of fist. The steering change onto 2. The damage again from Sinister 5. They're still trying to deal with this Ogre, but they're starting to fall apart. Castaway, can you do it? TKC, get over here. Finish off another godlike for the Ember Spirit, and another 4 deaths. The 5s. Quick survival minutes, so I think that's why I went for it. So there's something in there. Going to deny them a little bit. Adestam once again gets Coco around. Castaway with a BKB through it. They get the sharpshooter off onto Adestam, and this looks over. They're in so much trouble. The buybacks are not coming in. They're going to possibly lose. Certify. They start punching away. Start booking that ticket. They're on the website. They're looking up the prices because they can feel that they have a flight to a grand final.
Oh wow, an energy called GG.
Sinister 5. They're not wasting any time tonight. They've had their extra game in the bank and energy cap out. Sinister 5, ladies and gentlemen. That is your EGL 1 Season 2 first grand finalist, and man, do they make it look good in Game 3.